Harmony Montgomery, a name etched in sorrow, forever linked to a tragedy that shook a community and reverberated across the nation. 5 years old, with bright eyes and an infectious smile. She was last seen in 2019, a whisper in the wind, gone before anyone truly knew she was missing. Harmony's story is not just about a missing child. It's a chilling reminder of the vulnerabilities of innocence. It lays bare the cracks in systems meant to protect our most vulnerable. And it forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about the darkness that can lurk within seemingly ordinary lives. This is her story. Harmony's early life was tumultuous, marked by instability and shadows that hinted at deeper troubles. Born into a family grappling with addiction and personal demons, she bounced between homes and caretakers, a childhood stripped of its inherent security. Reports of neglect and abuse surfaced, whispers of a little girl lost in the shuffle. Yet somehow the system faltered. Opportunities for intervention missed. A tragedy in the making, hidden in plain sight. The signs were there, faint but undeniable. A chilling premonition of the darkness that would soon engulf Harmony's life. At the center of this heartbreaking narrative stands Harmony's father, Adam Montgomery, a man whose life has been marred by a series of unfortunate events and poor choices. A man battling his own demons, lost in the throes of addiction and alleged violence. His struggle with substance abuse has not only affected his own life, but has also cast a long shadow over his family. His past, a tapestry woven with run-ins with the law and a history of instability. Each encounter with the authorities adding another layer to his already troubled existence. Then there's Kayla Montgomery, Harmony's stepmother, a woman caught in the undertow of Adam's chaotic life. Her own struggles and challenges have only compounded the family's difficulties. Her account of Harmony's disappearance, a tangled web of inconsistencies and contradictions. Each statement she makes seems to lead investigators further into a labyrinth of confusion. As investigators peeled back the layers of their lives, a disturbing picture began to emerge. The more they uncovered, the more they realized the depth of the family's dysfunction. A family fractured, secrets simmering beneath the surface. The tension and unresolved issues creating an environment ripe for tragedy. The truth, a horrifying mosaic of neglect, abuse, and ultimately an unimaginable loss. Harmony's story is a stark reminder of the devastating impact of a broken family system and the innocent lives caught in its wake. December 2021. The alarm bells finally sounded. Harmony was officially reported missing. 2 agonizing years had passed since she was last seen. Precious time, lost in a labyrinth of bureaucratic oversights and miscommunications. A frantic search ensued. Law enforcement descended upon the last known address where Harmony had lived. Neighbors, once oblivious, were now thrust into the heart of a mystery that gripped their community. The clock was ticking. Every passing moment chipped away at the already dwindling hope of finding Harmony alive. Whispers and rumors, the search for answers. The investigation became a desperate scramble for clues. Police combed through trash, scoured wooded areas, and followed every lead, no matter how tenuous. The community, hungry for answers, clung to every whisper and rumor. Each new detail, a potential piece of the puzzle, fueled speculation and intensified the agony of uncertainty. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The weight of unanswered questions pressed down on everyone involved. Where was Harmony? What had happened to her? A community in anguish, the weight of uncertainty. The disappearance of Harmony Montgomery reverberated far beyond the immediate investigation. It cast a long shadow over Manchester, New Hampshire, and beyond. A stark reminder of the fragility of life and the indiscriminate nature of tragedy. Candlelight vigils illuminated the night, flickering flames of hope in the face of despair. Strangers, united by shared grief and outrage, offered prayers and support for Harmony's family. The case became a symbol, igniting conversations about child welfare, parental rights, and the systemic failures that allowed such a tragedy to occur. Justice delayed, a father's trial. In the fall of 2023, After months of investigation and legal wrangling, Adam Montgomery stood trial. The courtroom was filled with a palpable tension, as the community had been waiting for this moment for what felt like an eternity. Not for murder, as the lack of Harmony's body made such a charge impossible to prove, but for a litany of other offenses. Abuse, neglect, weapons charges. Each charge was a grim reminder of the life Harmony had endured, a litany of transgressions that spoke to a pattern of disregard for human life. The evidence presented painted a harrowing picture of a father who had failed in his most basic duty, to protect his child. The trial was a spectacle, a public reckoning with the darkness that had consumed Harmony's life. The media coverage was relentless, each day bringing new revelations that shocked and horrified the public. Witnesses painted a grim picture of the abuse Harmony allegedly suffered at her father's hands. Teachers, neighbors, and even family members took the stand, each recounting their own observations and suspicions. The prosecution argued that Adam's actions, his temper and cruelty, ultimately led to Harmony's demise. They presented a timeline of events, each piece of evidence meticulously laid out to build their case. The defense countered, claiming a lack of concrete evidence linking Adam to his daughter's disappearance. They questioned the reliability of the witnesses and the integrity of the investigation. They suggested alternative theories, pointing fingers at other potential suspects. The defense painted a picture of a flawed investigation, riddled with gaps and inconsistencies. Throughout it all, one question lingered. Where was Harmony? The empty swing in the playground became a haunting symbol of her absence, a stark reminder of the unanswered questions that still loomed large. As the trial progressed, the weight of the evidence and the emotional testimonies took their toll on everyone involved. The judge's gavel, a symbol of justice, seemed to hang heavy in the air, waiting to deliver a verdict that could bring some semblance of closure. Outside the courtroom, the community held candlelight vigils, praying for Harmony and hoping for justice. The flickering candles were a testament to the enduring hope that one day the truth would be revealed. News headlines blared updates on the trial, each new piece of information dissected and analyzed by experts and armchair detectives alike. The world watched, waiting for the moment when justice would finally be served. In the end, the trial was not just about Adam Montgomery, but about a community's quest for justice for a little girl who had been lost. It was a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of protecting the most vulnerable among us. Unanswered questions, lingering doubts, and hopes. The jury ultimately found Adam Montgomery guilty on all charges. He was sentenced to a lengthy prison term, a hollow victory in the face of such a profound loss. Yet even with Adam behind bars, Harmony remained missing. Her fate, a haunting mystery. The answers, if they existed at all, remained locked away, perhaps forever. The case, while legally closed, left an unfillable void. Lingering doubts and unanswered questions continued to haunt those who had followed Harmony's story. The legacy of Harmony, a call for change. Harmony Montgomery's tragic story serves as a stark reminder of the importance of vigilance and the need for a more robust safety net for vulnerable children. Her case sparked outrage and prompted calls for reform within child welfare agencies. A demand for accountability, for systemic changes to prevent such tragedies from happening again. Harmony's legacy became inextricably linked to the fight for child protection. Her name, a rallying cry for change. Finding hope in tragedy. Remembering Harmony. In the midst of sorrow, we find the strength to remember and honor those we've lost. Though Harmony Montgomery's story is one of unimaginable sadness, it's also a testament to the enduring power of hope. Her life, though tragically cut short, serves as a poignant reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. Hope that one day, somehow, her remains will be found, bringing a measure of closure to those who loved her. This hope is a small light in the vast darkness, a light that refuses to be extinguished. Hope that her story will continue to inspire change, ensuring that no child ever has to endure what she did. Her story is a call to action, a plea for vigilance and compassion in our communities, and hope that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can find the strength to seek justice, demand accountability, and fight for a better future for all children. This collective strength is a powerful force, capable of driving significant change. Harmony's light may have been extinguished too soon, but her memory continues to shine, a beacon illuminating the path towards a safer, more just world. Her legacy is a guiding star, reminding us of the importance of protecting the most vulnerable among us. In remembering Harmony, we commit to building a future where every child is safe, loved, and cherished.